it felt great. This Celestina, bless her heart, such a nice person. She was so emotional about having to vote me out there that she was like crying in the call with me. And James, I knew him like before this thing. So like they told me straight to my face, it's you. I was like, bet, that's all I needed. So I was just like, guys, it's fine. It's all good, whatever. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to play it. I'm going to still vote for Vinny because, you know, I'm going to prove I'm a man of my word. But, you know, I mean, it all happened how it did. I'm really sad James got voted out. I think that would have helped me this round.
It was nice to see. We went into what looked like it was going to be a cut and dried tribal council. Garret had tried to gain some traction, and I tried to get a little time to speak with him to see if there might be any there, but never got any traction. Everyone thought it was a done deal, and the man reaches into his pocket and brings out some hardware. Tom follows up with his own piece of hardware, and all of a sudden, there was a vote on Vinny that was expected, and then a random thrown vote onto JS. So all of a sudden, we got a game here. And as someone who has, in fact, been rocked out of a game recently, I was glad my name wasn't on that frickin' wheel, but it was, and I'm really sad that it was James, actually. Almost of all the people on the wheel, he was the one I least wanted to see go. But yeah, people are starting to play now.
What the fuck just happened? I remember I was in my right before we went to tribal council. I was like, "There's something telling me we should split the votes." In my gut, and I didn't have enough time to go, and I just didn't know if I should emotion. I was going to emotion over camera, but I didn't want anyone to get the right idea in case somehow they both had idols on their side and they both played them. But oh my god! And something told me. I even said in my voting confessional, I was like, if you pull out an idol right now, I'm gonna And I just, like I said, my gut knew it, and I'm definitely going to use that to prepare myself for this game to tell me that my gut knows stuff, and I'm thinking it's definitely handy that knows that I know that it was right in a sense, because it can help me definitely prepare myself further and potentially get to the end here.
I was so shocked to see that both Tom and Garret played their idol. I mean, these people, like they just, I didn't know. So I'm really excited that that happened because it kind of shaked up the game. But at the same time, I did kind of put Vinny under the bus a little bit. So Garrett's kind of going around telling people that. So that was a little bit of a ooch on my part.
You got to give it to Garret. He got the idol that I led the clues to him. He got it. It's the name of the game. Good on him. We got it. The trick is we got to prevent the intentional Matsing from just being a Matsing. It's got to be a Pagonging, not a Matsinging.
In this case, I'm thrilled that they did, because that took me off of the wheel, and I ended up being safe for that round. I didn't know Garret had that idol, and I really didn't want to vote him out. So maybe this is going to put some cracks. I think a council like that may give me a little bit of room. So we'll see, but I think that is a tribal that went in my favor.
You are going to be playing Flippin' Out. It's going to be a 3-stage challenge. Stage 1, 2 cups mouth to mouth. You're going to flip them into each other. Top 5 people will move on to stage 2. Stage 2, you're going to hold the cups bottom to bottom. Top 3 people move on. For the final stage, it'll be Extreme Flip Cup. First person to complete that wins immunity, safe from the vote. Everyone else vulnerable at tribal council. Stage 1 for immunity. Survivors ready. Go.
Done.
Brad's good.
Got it. JS
is good.
Jay, that was very good. You got a tie.
JM is good.
Bill.
Bill's good. Garrett's good. We got 5.
All right.
Stage number 2, we are down to 5 in Brett, JS, JM, Bill, and Garret. Top 3 finishers move on to round number 3. Survivors ready. Go.
Jesus.
This one is a little bit trickier than the first round.
My wine everywhere.
I think Brett said he spilled wine.
No, I shouldn't be drinking again.
Everyone's struggling a little bit more with this round.
You got this, guys.
JM
Hey,
is
you're
in.
good. JM, good.
Got it. Oh, shit.
Garrett fell.
JM, you're good. You're moving on.
So close. No. No.
Bill was close on that one.
Everyone's struggling. We need 2 more people to move on for the next round.
Got it.
That's good.
Brett, move on. 1 more person.
Come on, guys.
Everyone fighting for that last spot. JS is in. Which means Garrett and Bill eliminated from round 2. Brett, JS, JM going into the final round. First person to complete Extreme Flip Cup wins immunity. Survivors ready. Go. Brett gets one over. JM gets one over.
They have to flip 2 cups on top of an already flipped cup.
JS has his first cup. A little bit of a learning curve with this. You have to have that right touch.
Hard.
Brett lands it.
Done.
Brett wins immunity.
Yes, right.
Brett safe from tribal council. Everyone else is vulnerable. Begin to scramble.
You know, the first win, I didn't want to win. This one, I was like, at this point, I see how they reacted with Bill. And if I win one, I probably should have waited, but I mean, might as well, you know. Now I could maybe shake things up, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out.
I'm trying to play weak right now because everyone's targeting Garrett because they think he's strong. And so I frankly was trying to lose that second round, but it was taking so dang long. I was like, I'll just throw it in the third. So I threw that challenge. I didn't want to, it could be risky, but my goal is to go far. And the way I think to go far is to throw and look weak. So I'm trying to look weak, and we'll see. It may screw me this round, but at least it could get me further. And that's what I'm going for.
Was he starting to talk shit?
Yeah, he was. He was.
I was gonna go, no joke. Like, I almost started crying. I was like, no.
He was really trying to get Celestina to break, and I think
that's what they're going for, because they can see that Celestine's like.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh my.
Jay, we gotta stop the Matsing from being a Matsing. Man, did you know? I assume you didn't know.
I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. I'm so naive. I haven't been looking at the chat. I didn't even think that was a thing.
Wait, what happened?
He found that idol in the chat.
already?
No, the first time.
Oh, I was like, again?
Yeah, I hope not.
We can't have the Matsing be a Matsing, guys.
Yeah, we gotta take him out. So, if he's got another idol, he's got another idol. I don't think he does, but if he does, he does. So,
I don't
Garrett,
want to be
how
that
you
Good
one.
play,
voted
dude.
me.
Good
I
play.
don't trust that.
I thought you
What a
got
play.
me there. I was so scared.
Denny, all
I
told
thought
me-
I was gonna
you-
go. I legit thought I was gonna go.
People told me he has a
Oh,
thing.
No, I was scared for you, Vinny. I was like, no, not Vinny.
I did.
Yeah.
Because I want to prove I'm a man of my word, even though I did idle right there.
yeah, Garrett,
Okay, Garrett, but
that's a good
but,
play.
It's a respectful move, honestly.
Who
Like I
voted?
said,
Do we
you
know who
saved-
voted
you were
for
on the line, you
JS?
saved yourself.
No idea.
I would do the same thing if it was me in that position, so I can't blame you or discredit you.
Yeah, and Garrett,
I was-
I voted for you, but you know why, so.
Yeah.
You know.
I get it, dude.
I definitely think it's going to be, especially as the numbers getting smaller, I think it's going to be more verbally clear who's running the show. I mean, I think I have my ideas of who's running the show, and I think that from my perspective, I think I'm good, but I don't want people to catch on to the fact that I think I have a good position in this game, and I'm hoping that it stays that way, and hopefully it doesn't end up me being on the wrong side of a vote or the being on the wrong side of an idle play. It's scary and it's stressful as numbers get smaller and smaller. There's only so many people to pick from, and especially with someone having immunity, it's getting down to the wire, and I'm ready to play.
Garrett, what's your play here? And Vinny, what's yours? Shall we just?
I don't want to go. Like, I don't want to be the one vote.
Well, then, do you want to just go happily on with the Pagonging?
I don't want to go happily on with
Well, I know you don't.
Did you guys know about Tom's idol?
I'm not. Well, I mean, I figured, but like,
Y'all are welcome for baiting that out. But,
like I need a pitch from you, Garrett. Give me something
Are you guys
good.
down for
Come on.
Tom is my pitch. He hid an idol from y'all. I don't.
But like,
I'm just gonna say it. I mean, you
thought,
as I was pitching your name,
thought,
I'll just say it straight up.
I
I'm
was
pitching
going.
you hid an idol from your tribe, and that's the only thing I have to go on at this point because nobody will talk to me. If you pitch something else to me, I'm down to do it because at this point, it's me or it's somebody else. Well, I mean, maybe next round's me, not this one, but
yeah,
it's you, JS, or any names you try to throw out. At this point, that's what I've heard. But like,
yeah. I mean, if y'all want to play boring, you can play boring. But
Hey, man.
I'm just gonna be straight with you. I'm not going home. I found the merge idol, so I'm gonna play it for myself this round. I hope I can like.
I'm not going home
make
either.
Milligan
You know,
pass
it's tough because I understand where you're coming from, but the
I
problem
haven't
is
even
getting
given
the
a chance to
numbers.
play this fucking game. Like,
But also the problem is I don't want to say anything to you or what I'm thinking because you could easily just go and tell everyone else, and then that
Fair.
brings their view
that's
on me.
fair. You don't have to say anything to me. Like, I'm just telling you, since you're also immune, I'm not going home tonight. I'm playing.
I know.
I'm playing my
but
merge
I'm saying-
idol, and you know what? Fuck it. It's my only chance I get. You said you're not gonna say anything to me. I'm gonna join a different breakout room. I'd love to work with you in the future. Okay, so Final 7, talk to me. Maybe we can make something happen. Okay.
No, I said I would say something, but I want to talk to you, but without you without if we keep it between us and we bring people in, that's my goal.
That's fair. I would keep it between us at this point because I know I'm good this round. So.
Well, what are you thinking? I don't know.
I threw out Tom's name in a different room just because he hid the idol. And Tom came into that group as I threw out his name, and I told Tom, hey, I'm throwing out your name. Fuck it. Like,
we need to get
at this
Jay
point,
in
I'm
here.
playing just straight up because that's the only way I can play.
We need to get Jay in here to see what he's thinking too.
I don't think he's going to voluntarily join. You saw how he voted my name last time. I don't think he's going to voluntarily put himself in a position where they can talk about it.
Well, if you do have an idol, I could promise you I won't vote for you. So we could, okay, I'm not going to say, but like what you were just saying before, like that's what I might do. So
if you can get that going with a couple people you trust on your tribe, I'm writing it down.
It's not that I could get things going. It's if you actually have an idol and people vote for you, which I assume people might, then yeah.
Make it happen. Let's do it.
My whole thing is shaking it up. So I'm pro Garret. I'm all for what he's doing. And I wanted to go after Celestina or Tom, but I don't know if that's her name, Celestina or I saw her and she said, I get good vibes from you. And I was like, damn, that was nice to say. And now I don't want to go after you. And Tom's just always there. It's very interesting. I just feel like Garrett's the easy vote. And that's just stupid.
I don't know where everyone else's head's at. I don't know where, like, our original tribe is at right now. The Dak tribe. I don't know where all their heads are at. I don't know if they're trying to flip, if they're starting to flip, if this game's starting to become fluid, or if we're all voting one way. Garret, you voted for me, right?
I did. I'll be straight up.
You saved me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because honestly, like you saved me. Like I didn't go because you voted for me. It was another vote that went a different way.
And you know what? Found the merge idol. I'm not going this round either. So y'all do what you want.
You did?
Well, I don't want to be the one that goes either. Like, I don't want to be like, why is my name on the, like, what have I done?
The only reason people told me was because they thought you had a commitment at 9. I think that got cleared up. So you might be good now. I just know people played a couple of rounds with that in mind.
Yeah, I'm not doing the thing at 9 anymore. Who are you pushing?
I mean, I told him to his face earlier. I'll just say I'm voting Tom, just because he hit another.
Wait, you didn't told me this before. I missed this.
I will vote it. Oh, you came in the other room as I was saying it, so I just said straight up I was doing it. But like, I'm down to do something else. I just I don't know what to do because nobody will talk to me. Like,
I definitely want to make a move, but it's just navigating that and meandering that is going to be a little tricky because everyone is still like, we want to get Garret out because he is a big threat now. Like he says he has an idol, and so he wants to make big moves, and so I don't know. He has a big target on his back, so part of me is like, he's still going to continue to be a target, so why not get somebody else out? It's just I'm not the powerful person, unfortunately.
I don't even care anymore. I'm thinking Tom. He's very good, and I don't know. Garrett's very off. He's very, I don't know.
His line that scared me earlier was, "I will go to rocks for you." For him to be smart enough to realize that scared me. That's what
exactly.
got me. That's like, damn, he knows this game. He fucking knows.
Yeah. I mean, so, he had that idol. He played it great. I mean, no one thought. I didn't think he had it. If anyone,
I'm just thinking. I don't think Garret has an idol, and I think based off of Vinny and Jay you guys having votes, people might vote for you also. But if we all target Tom, that's 3 people here, and Garret said he would, but like, that could be something that could happen. And then, I mean, you could go to rocks, but like, I think Tom will win it. I just think eventually, like, what's the goal? To get Garret out, then Jay out, and then it's going to be us 6, and then it's going to be me and Vinny. We're going to be we're going to be targeted.
There's just so much. I don't know. Like, I'm just scared if he has another idol. That's the only thing I'm like.
Is my name still going around, Jay?
No, honestly, he's like. I'll be honest with you, he's the only name I've heard, and like that's said that's scaring me is that there should be, I don't know if there's backup plans because the fear of the idol, and I'm like paranoid for myself, honestly. I haven't heard any names besides him, and that's starting to scare me a little bit.
The names I've heard are him and Tom. It's him and Tom because he's pushing for Tom, so it's one of those 2.
Who's pushing for Tom?
That's what I'm being told.
Wait, who's pushing for Tom?
If that's the
Garret?
case, then
Garret.
we can't put everything on Garret.
Right. If we put everything on Garret and he actually has the idol.
There were no.
If he actually has the idol. Like.
That's why we need to put something on Tom, because Garret might have the idol, and then we might go to rocks, and everyone might be like, we got.
Right, and I don't want to.
Last time.
Listen, I know I said I go to rocks, but I don't want to keep going to rocks. Like, going to rocks once is one thing, but to do it a lot.
I do have a specific target. It's Tom. I like him, but that's the problem. He's the one person that I think is very nice. And I mean, everyone's nice, but I feel like he's the most threatening. He's like your typical Survivor winner. So I'm like, he needs to go. And I don't think people are going to do that. So I just need to figure out how to get rid of him.
Oh, there we go. What's up?
Hey, how we doing?
I mean, you know how I'm doing.
What's the name you want, Garret?
I mean, I don't know what other name to say. I've told people your name at this point because I didn't know who else to say.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody.
And if it, like I said, if it's me, it's me. I'm hearing people saying Vinny still, but I don't think it's Vinny. I think it.
I mean, if
like,
y'all want to vote Vinny,
There's also people wanting to split the votes between you and JS.
I am. There's no other way around it. I have to play my idol here. I just do what I did. I mean,
well, do you want to vote JS with us?
I'm not going to vote him. He voted me last time only because I just think at this point.
But if it's a vote split between you and him,
I mean, I'm playing an idol, so what does it matter?
I suppose so, but like,
yeah, why
that
would
way
I
you
vote
get
that
that way.
way?
If it's a vote split between you and him, that means you don't vote for somebody who's going to stay.
Well, see, right now, unless you give me a more tempting offer, I'm voting you because, like, straight up, and this means nothing to the further round. I'm down to work with you if we both survive this. My thing is that, like, I feel like y'all are controlling this majority and not even letting me play.
I get that.
I have to just idle and hopefully challenge to get myself as far as I can.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. What was the merge idol?
So remember when we all had our eyes closed and Lauren was talking about Blue's Clues?
Yeah.
So somebody in production, I believe it was Jeremy, I'm not positive on that, made their thing blue. So I messaged them for a clue and it said, forward, I am heavy, backwards, I am not. So I texted them ton and I got the idol.
And that was
good until final five.
So it was a clue while all of our eyes were closed?
It was after.
Well, I guess we're never going to hear that secret.
Bro Chacho, I hope it's not me. It's tough. I think that there's still a lot of people pulling Garret here. He's saying something about having an idol, but I don't think he has an idol because he's talking about I had to play my idol, not one of my idols or anything like that. He's promising himself freedom here. Maybe. We'll see. Again, I feel good. I feel good about my tribe. If it's a 7-1 vote and I go home, then it's a 7-1 vote and I go home. That's the way I can play that way. So, you try to form bonds with these people, but they're ultimately parachutes, and you got to hope to make it to the end.
I don't think so. I hope it's not me. I mean, I think Tom and company are going to go after Garret again. I have not heard another viable alternative, which means there either isn't one or me. So I am going to go back and sniff around. And if I can get Garret in a corner and see if he actually wants to work together, let's come up with another name that is neither his nor mine. I'm really excited now. Somebody actually mixed this game up and it was long overdue. So I'm awake now. Let's go. What do you think about Brett? I mean, I'm talking.
I could put 2 on Brett.
Huh?
I could put 2 on Brett.
Well, no, Brett's got immunity.
Oh, that's right.
I think he may be snaking for. I don't see him long-term plan.
I don't either.
Here's the thing. Who is long-term plan?
Celestina, and you're my final 2.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know how Jay Milligan escaped it was going to be him night one, but that seems to be what happened. I don't think Garret has an idol. He might, but if it is, it is.
I mean, the Blue's Clues thing does make a little bit.
It does. It does make sense, but like, why was the merge clue at final 10?
I definitely think I think me and Tom got a strong connection. I think that we are pulling a lot of people in. And I mean, I've had a lot of one-on-one on Tom. I've literally played this entire game with him. And I think that, me and him are kind of the ones taking direction and really kind of the ones that are, I feel like we're taking charge and we're the ones initiating conversations, which could be a good thing, but also could be a bad thing. I know I have Celestina from the specialist. I told her that we're good. I'm taking her 2 if I get there, because I know I can't even though Tom's a great, one of my great allies in this game, I know that if I let him get to the end over me, that's going to be potentially a tough vote, and we can end up in a tie right now, and that's something I don't want to end up risking. I think that we have a good group. The original DAC that were on the swap DAC, and maybe bring in Brett. I think that we could make it to 5 and from there figure it out.
So Garret, we need to know who you think the other name should be.
I'm voting you. I've told you that.
I know.
He did say you.
Yeah, I hear him saying this, but like, I need another name to go off of.
We have the whole tribe in here. I'm just gonna say I'm voting you.
Okay, I'll leave.
Okay.
I'll go to the.
Like, if you have a problem with it, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I want to work with you in the future, but like, I don't know what else to do.
Well, give me a name that's not my name.
Well, then I'm just isolating somebody else. You already know I threw out your name. Why would I isolate another person from working with me after 7? Like, I have to try to look out for how can I actually get a group of people to work with in the future.
But if we vote out the other person now, it doesn't matter.
I think they still want to vote me, but I'm telling people I have an idol. I don't, but I made up a whole fake story, and it's great. So during that Eyes Closed challenge, they said stuff about Blue's Clues. So I'm trying to play on that, say that a production member turned their avatar blue, and I DM'd them for a clue. And they said I just looked up easy word riddles, and I got forward I am heavy, backward I am not. What am I? It's a ton. I say I sent a ton, I got the merge idol. Bing, bang, boom. So that's what I'm working with. I'm hoping I can get people to believe it. I'm telling people I'm voting Tom. I'm making it point blank clear. So I hope Tom scrambles and tries to make somebody else be a higher number of votes. And I'm hoping that causes tension. I don't know what else to do at this point. These people really don't want to let me in. They just want to play safe. And it's infuriating. So I'm going to see if I can stir this pot because I don't have shit. But if I can't, you know what? I go out second in the merge, and I did everything I fucking could. Like, I'll go out with no regrets. So if they just want to blackball me from this game, blue ball me from this game, fuck it, let them do it. But I'm not going down without a fight.
Final 8, Tribal Council. Numbers are continuing to dwindle in this game. So I want to go to Garret. Last Tribal Council, you were a firecracker. You held nothing back, came out with an idol play. Did what you wanted to have happen?
I mean, it happened. The wheel happened and it worked out really well. But you know, I'm just looking forward to what happens this time because I'm not going home.
Why aren't you going home?
Oh, because I found the merge idol.
When did you find that, Garret?
People like, hey, like I'm trying to set myself up for 7, 6, whatever, because nobody will even talk to me now. So you know what? My thought is I'm going to tell people straight up, like, you're not going to go anywhere voting me. You can do it, and I'm voting Tom. And you know,
Garret, you said you found your merge idol during Blue's Clues?
No, yeah. So thank you for seeking into this. Lauren was talking about Blue's Clues. One of the production members, I believe it was Jeremy. I'm not positive again. It was last round. A lot's happened since then, including an idol play. But I mean, he said straight up, like, so he turned his production logo blue if you were paying attention. And I DM'd him, and I got a clue. So then I responded to that clue, and I've told a couple people what that clue was, and here I am sitting pretty with a merge idol.
But
You
Blue's
say
Clues
it's
was
the
like,
merge idol. That was before the merge.
that was way before
you
the
tell
merge.
about the
Hinted
clue?
before the merge. And you gotta pay attention to those hints.
Who did you tell about the clue?
I was in a room with Tom and some other people. I can't remember.
You told me you found an idol. And I asked, where'd you get the idol?
Yeah, so I started going into the story and I got professional. But
Just a quick thing. I'm pretty sure Blue's Clues was during the time one, which was still in Tribes.
it was we were in Tribes, but I had my eyes closed. I was here and I was like, you know, because if you watched season 2, which I binged before this to make sure, Lauren and McKenna, when they talk, they veil clues. Like they were saying, like, look in the middle, and it was something to do with their middle initials. So then when they said Blue's Clues, and I'm sitting there with my eyes closed, minding my own business, I'm like, I wonder if there's a clue involving blue. I like Lauren's Blue's Clues at that time, and it didn't get anywhere. But then I saw a production member with a lovely blue avatar, and here I am today sitting pretty. So
Did you
don't have to talk to me.
Garret, did you do this while the comp was going on?
No, it wasn't while the comp was going on. They didn't change their thing until the merge happened. In the merge challenge when I dropped out, I saw it.
JM, your face says it all. Basically, like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, what else is there to explain? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, we had this idle play, and we go right into the challenge. So there's no time to talk, and then half our time of scrambling is everyone just processing what happened. And it's one of those things that's like, there's so many layers to this game, and it's getting crazy. It's getting down to the wire. You got someone in the community now. You got Garret saying he has an idol that only limits it to so many people that can possibly vote it out. And everyone's paranoid. I'm sure. Could it be me? Especially where there's so little room to hide now that you have to have your guard up at all times, and I'm just praying, and I'm terrified that what's gonna happen tonight.
I can hear it in your voice. You sound frantic. Brett, I want to talk about that last vote again real quick, because what was interesting was Vinny got a vote, JS got a vote. So was there some talks of how that happened?
I don't really know. I didn't really hear, especially Vinny, I didn't really hear his name come up. I heard Garrett's name come up, and clearly that was true. And his idol really was shocking. I don't think we've ever, at least in any of these tribal councils, really thought about idols. So the fact that 2 came out last time, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where Vinny's came out of. Jay's maybe, but does that answer the question? I lost train of thought.
No, I said straight up I voted Vinny. Vinny knows this. I've talked to Vinny about it.
So Garrett's saying straight up he voted Vinny. So does anyone want to come clean about voting JS?
I don't blame Garret for where this is I don't blame Garret because he's not going to vote Jay because they're from the old tribe, so he has to vote someone else. I respect the fact that he admitted it. So
I voted Vinny because y'all told me to vote Vinny. So
okay, this is what I'm trying to get at here. Because of that vote in particular, someone else in the game forced you all that were eligible for the wheel to go onto the wheel and go to rocks. So if I'm sitting in your shoes, I'd be freaking pissed and want to know what happened with that. But you guys are all kind of dilly-dallying around this question. So we're going to move on.
Because I'm confused.
Which one of y'all voted for JS, period?
The world may never know.
It's a mystery as much as this game is. But Tom, I want to come to you.
Jerky.
Maybe it was James.
It could have been James. That's a good point. There's one person who wasn't here.
It might have been actually James.
Yeah, it could have been James.
It could have been James, and James sent himself home.
But also, pointing that out could be pushing that away from the actual person. So,
yeah.
We won't know because no one will admit it. So let's pretend it's James.
We'll find out whenever the teams go back, I guess.
That's right.
James.
What's up, Lauren?
okay.
All right, Tom. What made you decide to end up actually playing your idol in the last round?
Because I didn't want to go home with an idol in my pocket.
So, why I'm curious to ask that, were you not confident in your alliance members that they had your back? Or were you worried that Garret might have put his vote on you?
I trust my alliance members. Dak strong.
I was Dak strong when I was on Dak, so you said
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I voted for, yeah. But the question was, what do I do with that? I'm not going to go home with an idol in my pocket. I'm just not.
JS, you are the most calm, cool, and collected person just chilling here at this tribal council. What do you make of all this craziness? Because going into that challenge immediately after a rock draw and then having to scramble, figuring out who you're going to vote out on this round, what are your takes on everything?
So it was crazy, and obviously it made a whole lot of mess here. I am both concerned and glad that someone voted for me, because that ended up keeping me safe from the rock draw. But it also tells me that there's someone, who's doing something out there that I'm unaware of, and it would be nice to know what's going on. But I'm trying to stay calm, cool, and collected so that I can let these guys be in the mess, and I'll kind of hopefully see what happens with it, because I don't have too much to add.
Well
As-
said.
JS would say it would be nice to know what's going on, but everything remains a mystery. Brett is safe from this vote with immunity, everyone else vulnerable, and then with that, it is time to vote.
Just vote again for Garret. I don't know what's happening in this game. All of you are trifling hoes.
Let's hope this works. My vote is for Bill.
All right, I'm not so sure about this, but I think that Garret has an idol. I believe him, and I know he's putting his vote here. So, in another act of self-preservation, I'm going to throw one to Tom.
I don't know where this is going. I'm hoping that, Dak strong and I do something, but Garret has no idol. I just don't want it to backfire on me. And one Jay's wig's got to be snatched first. I'm hoping it's yours and not mine.
Wow. Why don't we just keep the havocing?
I'll go tally the votes.
Jet ski, jet ski, jet ski, jet ski.
Yo, who has a jet ski? I'm all in.
Jeff Probst.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait till the reunion.
Oh, damn it.
There you
I
go.
grew up watching. Oh my god.
All right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I would love to play it. It would be fun, but you know what? If I can't survive this round, I don't deserve to survive further, so I'm going to hold on to it.
That's a good lie to make.
And all right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final, and the person voted out will be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes.
Oh.
Tom. Garret. JS.
What?
Bill.
What?
That's one vote
What?
Garret, one vote Tom, one vote JS, one vote Bill. Tom. Tom. The second member of our jury. Tom.
Tom, I'm so sorry for the celebration.
That's okay. Congrats, buddy.
Wow.
Tom, the tribe has spoken. Thank you for playing.
Oh, it was a fun time. I had a good time. I'm a little surprised to be out here. I thought I was going to make it a little bit farther. Thought I might have had at least a final spot, six, final 7. But Garret pulled some magic out. I don't know why everybody flipped. I tried throwing a rogue vote on Bill, hoping to, if I got one vote from Garret, that the wheel and I would be safe. Or the Bill and I would be safe on the wheel, but I guess this is the way that the road ends. So congrats to the people who are still in there. Play hard, play to win. Let's go Dak Dak.